Alright everyone guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another day to another wonderful Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Purple video. In today's video we're going to talk about the new maps, pictures that we didn't notice them, and not only that, but also talk about all the Pokémon that are coming, conjecture, a little bit of analysis, etc. about the new DLC. I want to say something, and that is that the complete map of the DLC has been revealed logically of the second part. Now we will analyze everything 100%. And first of all, I want to tell you that in my secondary channel, here it will be, you have 100% a video where I show you all the Pokemon that are coming back. Yes or yes to Pokemon Scarlet and Purple from the DLC that are guaranteed, okay? So, okay. I'll leave it over there. You can subscribe and stuff. I die a lot. Let's see if we can get to 500 subscribers on this channel. That'd be pretty cool. So, well, we're going to start with this video in which we're going to analyze the new map and, well, how this DLC is going to develop. So without further ado, let's start with the video. Did you know that Super Pokemaster has every Pokemon you could ever want for your Pokemon Scarlet and Purple? And not only that, Pokemon for raids, unbeatable Pokemons, and much more. There are also for Arceus Legends, Diamond and Pearl, Sword and Shield, Pokemon Home, Pokemon for competitive, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Let's Go, even complete Pokemon. Remember that with the code COLUS, you get a 15% discount for any type of purchase. Also, a little secret, they have enabled the code Pokemaster with 20%. I do not know how long it will last, but there it is. At the time of purchase, quickly apply a coupon, either COLUS or Pokemaster, to get the 20% discount, so you know. First of all, guys, it should be said that these are all my own reviews. Well, what do I mean they are my own analysis? Simple and easy. Let's see, logically, the trailer, and after the trailer it has been directly revealed, which I will show you in picture. What is the map of the second DLC? Which is not as big as we thought, but well, there it is. More than probably a little bit the size of the first DLC. If we have been able to check it too. And well, how it's going to develop, we've more or less understood it with the same trailer. So, well, let's get to it. I'm not going to dwell on this stuff because I know it's a lot of stuff. We don't give 3.5 shits about my thoughts. I have to say that, well, first of all, I'm going to start with the map in the DLC Part 2, which reminds me a lot and looks directly to me like Ground Zero. Note that, well, in Paldea we have Ground Zero and we have the normal map, let's say the surface. Well, Ground Zero is not small. I mean, it's quite big. It's good. Well, imagine I calculate that it will be more or less the same. The dimension that will have the new map, the part of the DLC Part 2, which will be nothing more and nothing less than what you see here, okay? It's like a circle, a dome, which will house 4 ecosystems. I mean, it's not really going to be something that you say is going to be very large. But it's still going to be big, and there will be caves, there will be little things, right? What is known is that it is going to be like this, a dome under the sea. There are no exits anywhere. Where are these bugs? And that's it. I mean, there's the Pokemon here in the road. There's no more. I mean, there's no more. There are 4 ecosystems, and here they stay. And he calls it, as you see here, terrarium. You see the dimensions, right? Once we get to the level of the character, we see the dimensions it has, and it's big, but it's not as big as we might think. To give you an idea, if we are on the map of Paldea, it's like Ground Zero itself, right? More or less in size, I think it will be like Ground Zero, because here we are in the middle. Right? Here we are in the middle, right where we are positioned, and notice how far apart we are from the dome. And then, well, obviously there's going to be so much to the other side, and there's going to be so much surrounding you, okay? We don't know if it will extend down. At the moment, no. The official Pokemon website, well, logically it says so, right? The Biotomo, a center under the sea that houses artificial biomes, right? Well, you can see I'm not making this up. In part 2 of the disc, today I say you will go to study at the Blueberry Academy. There you will discover a biodome. We don't know the theory, okay? So, the size of this place will be, well, as I was saying, pretty much Ground Zero. Just to give you an idea, okay? With all the nooks and crannies and everything that Ground Zero has as such. Although it is in apartments, well, imagine it in planes, okay? Interesting wherever it is, but now we go to part 1, and it's really big. I have to say it's big. The most remarkable thing we've seen of this part, we're going to read this first, and now we're going to go watch the trailer. It's mostly the Central Island, right? Well, Central Island, sorry, the Central Mountain, well, the Turquoise Mask you'll visit. And Versui in the Narotio Shire. This place will become your base of operations for the rest of the camp. Okay, summer camp, there it is. All right, let's watch the trailer, guys. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's put it on big. It won't let me or what? Let's see. Well, let's go to YouTube, guys. You can't do anything, okay? Okay, let's go straight to what we're interested in, guys. And what is this? Okay, the DLC part. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. And this is what I'm interested in. Basically, where we're going to be is going to be around this mountain, okay? We see over there the town below. And I guess here we'll have the most important thing that will be. That's my deduction. We'll have what amounts to the event with the legendary. And well, saying that, of course, you see how big the map is, don't you? Look, if you see here, if you see on foot, look more or less at the distance here. Keep an eye on it. Imagine that your character is here, right? Well, it's just to put the game and see more or less how far we can see if we put ourselves in a similar position, right? In a similar position, right? It's very simple. We're going to simulate it, right? We're going to simulate it, right? Okay. So guys, we're already in the game. We're more or less going to be able to orient ourselves a little bit on the distance. Well, just to give you an idea, just what we see there, just that extension, I estimate that it goes more or less up to this part here, okay? And notice, that's really where it starts, a little bit further, the grassy area, and well, so extension of the DLC, imagine this is it, right? Anyway, what we're seeing so far, okay? And that's logical, just that part. There's more parts. Okay, then we have that extension of land there. If that was the DLC, if that was Norteo, realize that it's pretty big. Important would be that probably with a patch, they'll take it out and put it flush with the sea, right? We don't know if there's sea out there or not, but there it is. A thing of land that I don't know what it's doing there. Imagine, guys, because that part of the DLC, as you can see here, we have it right here. It's a pretty big extension. But I think the DLC will be bigger than that. I'll leave it there, okay? And so logically, part 2 of the DLC would have all this. Of the DLC would have all this. Extension being the actual length of Ground Zero. What we will have in the DLC, but well, let's move on, shall we? But as you see, let's see, you can imagine what a big city is like, what I can occupy, what I can't occupy. There's a lot of staging areas. Look, I mean, look, the same thing I tell you, okay? Look at this extension. Look how far your character can see. See if you get in the game and you see, boom, we actually have several extensions. I think it's pretty big. Here we have the main mountain, okay? I'm telling you that this mountain is going to be the most important thing in the DLC, apart from giving us more or less the size as of today, okay? Because I can imagine it. Look, I mean, it's all at the foot of the mountain, and this is the town. Look at the size of the town right now, okay? So now, look at the village down here. This is the road we're running on, if I'm not mistaken. And look at the village down here. And now, bring it up to a size where we can understand how much the DLC will be in length. Let's go on some more. Look, another area that, where is this? This is on the backside of what's called the mound. It's a horn, if I'm not mistaken, okay? So, in effect, it's the horn. I mean, it's the back. We're back here right now, okay? Where I'm pointing with the mouse. So, guys, the map is simple. I think it's going to be kind of like a non-island, but yeah, it's going to go all the way around this mountain. That's all there is to it. I mean, I don't think it's that complicated to understand. Little else can be deduced because there is the fact that the graph from far away is not very good. We know how it is, don't we? But well, there you have it, more or less. There you have it, more or less, what we can have and what we can't have. And there's the main event of the DLC that takes place in that cave. Notice the teeth in the cave. Even though it's here, Notice that here in this frame, you can see the teeth of what is the main mountain. Here it is, okay? In other words, you might agree with me or you might not agree with me, but this is what I can show you today. So what's the DLC going to be about? Simple, easy, and quick. We're going to go in, we're going to see how cool, how chachi pistachi. There's going to be some kind of like a festival. We've seen it, okay? And this guy's going to attack the festival. He's going to say, come on, festival out. We don't party here in my land. Then automatically the 3 legendary Pokemon will appear. Bam, 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 bam. You'll have to capture them to be able to face this one. And that's the end of DLC Part 1, when you capture this one with the help of the other 3 Bondongos. Which are the 3 Bondongos, really? There's not much beauty in their Pokemon, is there? But other than that, then we'll have Part 2, which we're just going to an island, to Orangewood Academy. No, to Cranberry. Which, well, come on, we're going to have a blast. Choopy, choopy, choopy for Blueberry. And we're going to catch a lot of Pokemon and study Pokemon in the biomass that we go down there. So that's it, guys. That's what's going to happen, okay? So nothing, here's what's going on. This is what we have. This is the map length, the map analysis that we can do. This is what we have right now. And, well, just to say thank you for watching the video. Remember, here's a video in which I'm going to show you all the Pokemon that are new in the DLC. And I say it like that because I look like a Mongolo. And I'll see you in the next one. I love you all very much. Thank you all very much for the support, as always. Until next time, take care and bye. Bye. Thank you.